What is good? Diamond Dynasty, baby. Y'all already know what's going on in this video today. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, man, a lot of you guys been hitting me up about this situation, all right? I want to shout out to one of the people who actually sent this to me, all right? MN_mothers_nurture_ on Instagram. Shout out to you, man. All right, so let's get into this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell their aunt, your mama, tell their Uncle Joey, still a hoe. Let's get right into the video. I just want to shout out my boy Martin Lewis. He kind of reminds me of my dude Martin Lewis. But anyway, guys, let's get into the video. Let's see what's going on here, man. This should be very interesting. I have not seen any of this. I've seen some of the comments, and the comment section is wild. And some of the comments that she is actually choosing to like, that she liked, okay, or that she hearted under the video, man, is wild as hell. But anyway, let's get into it, y'all.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed.
And let me say, before we even get started, can we all just say that we kind of already knew what the deal was when that situation happened? But anyway,
let's
get to it.
We're like dancing about this. Okay. So we're gonna get into the DL conversation, which for those of you that do not know what that is down low.
Girl, we know what that is.
Yeah.
We know what that is.
It's not just men.
Yeah. There's also down low female.
Facts.
Yeah.
What y'all sipping on, though? What y'all got going?
I'm an openly bisexual female.
Yeah,
and Dia now is
openly gay.
Yeah.
All right,
so
bet.
we are both part of the LGBT community, and it's something that I think makes us sad. I think when we think of someone who is unable to
be
live
themselves,
their truth, it definitely makes us sad. But it's also so relatable because I think we have so many challenges that it's like.
It's 2022. At this point, bruh, if you like whatever you like, there should be no problem expressing it. But hey, it is what it is.
Me being, 15, 16 years old and also not really understanding the world, the way that it works, and what I was feeling too, and navigating that. It's hard, and age is such a small factor in coming out and being able to have that conversation. So,
but like I said, 2023, bruh, come on now, everybody gay and everybody. You know what? In 2023, nah, it's not 2023 yet. It's damn near 2023. But in 2022, right? I feel like if you're gay or you come out as gay or bisexual or trans even, anything, any letter of the LGBTQ, LMNOP, QRS, TUV, I feel like if you don't show support for it, you're actually hated on because of that, okay? People try to cancel you because of that. So, once again, there's so much support out here for us. When I was growing up, we did not see any of this. My parents were not down for this. A lot of people's parents were not down for this. It was not cool to be gay at all, bruh. It was not cool, okay? We were still getting condemned. We were still fighting for our rights. We were still misunderstood. So, to see what's going on right now in this world, it's a beautiful thing, man. Take full advantage. Because shit was not the same 20 years ago, y'all. I'm telling y'all.
That doesn't feel comfortable having that conversation.
Some of y'all know.
You don't know where they come from or what experiences they've had.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was back in the Downlink Days, y'all.
I think for us today, when we go into that DL conversation, I think where we both agree, which is where the third person kind of disagrees, is the deception and the betrayal that comes with being involved with someone that is in the DL.
It's a domino effect. It can be harmful, and it's not always intentional, but sometimes it is. And then, it can be a very one-sided street dealing with somebody who's DL and the other person being more open because you almost feel like you have to cater to that person a little bit more because you don't want to out anybody and you want to be respectful. And, so there's a whole domino effect that comes in after that too.
So then I'm going to ask you as, a gay male, openly gay male, now that I've been in that situation and speaking to so many women that have also lived it, I've come to find out how common it actually is. And so my question to you is, why do you think it's so common for men to be DL?
I think it's I think there's a lot of different reasons, honestly.
Or just people in general.
Yeah.
Not just men.
So I think it's pretty much, she's pretty much outing Zaddychunkchunk without actually outing him, right? She says she's finally went through an experience like this. Let me see. This is not to shame Zaddychunkchunk. This is not to judge him or criticize him in any way. I've seen some really ugly comments, all right? And the point of this is, it's not okay to be DL. It's not okay to do things, you know, on the down low without your significant other knowing. That's how HIV, diseases spread and stuff like that, you know. So it's definitely not okay for you to not communicate that effectively to your partner, all right? It's never okay. But anyway, somebody said, the way he carried himself, I knew it, and that tongue ring gave it away for me. I'm so proud of you, Elli. And she hearted that comment, all right? And there's other comments that she hearted as well, all right? So, yeah, man. Y'all already know who she's talking about. But like I said, there's nothing wrong. Of course, I'm part of the LGBTQ, LMNOP, but like I said, you don't want to be living another life behind your partner's back. That's just not right. And so many things can happen as a result of that. But anyway.
People in general. Like, I think that it's a lot more accessible now with like social media, you know, with dating apps and hookup culture and things like that. It's very accessible, and it is very both interesting and scary how accessible it is. So I think that just having that portion of it being so accessible, I think it's easier for people to kind of keep themselves in the closet. They don't have to put a picture. They don't have to put a profile. You know, you have, you know, like Snapchat. I'm not a social media guy,
right. So obviously I'm not going to watch this whole 50-minute video, so we're going to click through, y'all.
So you can kind of see from that side where why don't you feel comfortable, you know, talking about it. So that's how we're even asking questions, because there's so much information out there, and you know, in the industries that we've worked in, we've been around gay people, we've been around a lot of people in the LGBTQ community. You knowing me, my relationships, how I interact with people, we share everything. Like, we literally share everything, guys. Like everything.
Seems like a cool guy.
So I think about myself in a 16, 17, 18-year-old kid that's still trying to discover the world. And
shit, I mean, we hearing more about what he has to say, right? His whole coming out story in his bit.
There's two types of down low males.
Yes.
Okay.
There is a bisexual male, and then there is just a gay male.
Okay.
Right? And unfortunately, they both can pretend to like a female, but the bisexual male could actually have a connection to the female, and still be able to have connections with a male.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure. I think in my situation, maybe he could have been bisexual and just was not able to be open about it. And the only reason why I give this man a little grace and say that he could have been bisexual was because I think he had an emotional connection to me.
Yeah.
And he was legitly, like, emotionally attached to me to an extent.
Yeah.
But I do feel like sexually he could only connect with males.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the reason why I say that is because he used to always have a phone up to his face. And I always wondered, like, and it would be like, as embarrassing as this sounds.
You're gonna be honest.
It's a little bit TMI, so if you want to check out. But it would be in the act. He would have a phone to his face.
Okay.
And it would be on silent, and he'd be watching something.
What?
And so, me at first, I'm just like, oh, maybe he's into like some really kinky stuff. You know? I'm into some really like off the wall stuff.
Nah, he's saying he imagine getting fucked by Tyrone or Uncle Joe, who's still a hoe up the road.
Yeah. So I'm not judging, you know. I was just like, maybe he's just not comfortable sharing that with me yet. So I just let him have his moment. You know, I let him do it. And
girl, you should have took his phone and seen what was on that goddamn screen.
But the phone never came down. Like, he never.
Red flag.
Let go of the phone to
That's
the point
crazy.
where I started to be uncomfortable, and I was like, put it on the screen, like let's watch it together. You know, I don't know what you're into, like
That's
you know,
weird.
let's do this. Like, if you want to go there,
I mean, it's not weird, but it's weird that he's hiding it. You know.
Let's go there.
And
he was like,
he's like blocking you out.
This is the tea, y'all.
Yes.
This is the tea.
But the thing is, when I would react that way, like put it on the screen, like he would like shut down.
Damn,
and
bro.
So so I stopped
Stop telling them
making
or
a
asking.
fuss about it or complaining about it or saying anything about it because
It's crazy.
I was so afraid of him shutting down on me. And so I started to just tolerate it, but I really hated it.
Yeah, which sucks because like when you look, especially when you're someone that's very open, you're like, let's.
You want to share that experience.
This is an experience that we're having together as is. You're literally putting something to block yourself from me, and when I'm asking,
right, that shit kind of weird. I ain't gonna
we're
lie.
having an experience together. Like let's enjoy this together. Like let's see.
Yeah.
He not even like really getting off to you, baby girl. He getting off to his phone.
Shutting down, so it's almost
that's
like.
why I felt like
yeah,
sexually
so
he could not connect with me. Sexually he could.
So it might be gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, might be gay. I don't know. But once again, I don't care. We support you, bro. Come on out.
Connected to males, and
we support you, bro.
And yeah, like it was just that was one of the biggest struggle.
Yeah.
So I want to know. We're gonna continue watching, but I want to know. Do you guys feel like it was wrong for Elli to come on this video and discuss the situation knowing that everybody's going to tie it to Zaddychunkchunk? Do you guys feel like that's wrong? Or do you feel like she has every right to say what she is saying right now? Comment down below and let me know. Like I said, she was hard in comments that but basically confirms that it is him. So, you know, I already know some people going to be like, she has every right to speak her truth. Some people are going to be like, no, she shouldn't have said anything at all. But let me know how y'all feel.
And so that's why I would like to say maybe he's bisexual, but maybe he's just really just gay.
Yeah, and the thing is,
I think it's gay.
It's funny you said. So obviously she knows. So, but I'm gonna say that's what she doesn't know. So growing up, like I was with girls. Like I was just with girls in like my early teenage years.
All through high school.
You know, I was with girls intimately, and so. The interesting thing for me is it was much easier to be physical with a female, but I didn't have that emotional connection that I had with a guy. So I had a complete opposite experience. Like, you know, me just sort of figuring things out. I was always very honest, of course.
That's interesting.
But I just, I was figuring things out. And
well, at least he was honest. That's the most important thing, man. Honesty is the best policy. You can't be doing this shit underground and shit.
Even, I think to this day, I think with a woman, like, they're beautiful, and I can see a person and say that they're physically beautiful. It doesn't make me bisexual. I know that the emotional the connection that I have with a man is completely different than anything that I can have with a woman. So, I think with, like, bisexual men, I think there's so many layers to bisexual men, too, or just bisexual people. Yeah. Like, some of them are, like, you know, 50-50. I like them both equally. Some people don't care about the gender, and it's more of the connection, the emotional connection they make with the person. So it doesn't even matter if it's a guy or a girl.
And then some people, they're able to connect with only one emotionally, and then the other one physically. Like, I've come across bisexual women where they were just like, yeah, I could sleep with you, but I could never like be in a relationship with you, and that is a form of bisexuality. They're into women, but only physically. They're not into women emotionally. So I'm not really sure, but I will say for bisexual men, I understand the idea of down low, and the reason why I say that is because bisexual women is a little bit more acceptable, right? People are like, oh yeah, it's bisexual, it's glamorized, it's amazing, it's sexy, it's like, you know, it's a turn on. But for men, they don't get that grace. If a man has had relations with a male,
they already let you know, hey, you fucking gay, all right? If you suck dick, you like to take it in the ass, or you like to, or you let them suck your dick, and whatever the case is, right? They be like, nigga, you gay. Whether you like females and males, whatever the case is, you gay. So, yeah, definitely. I feel like women do get that pass. They do get that. It's like a double standard. So, yeah.
You're gay. Like, you don't get that grace of, like, you can be bisexual. It's just like, you're just gay.
But once again, it's 22, nigga. Come on, bruh. Come out and be you. You will be celebrated. You will be supported. All right? Like,
and so for men who are bisexual, maybe to avoid being put automatically in that category, they just will live that life on the down low because that's an easier thing to do.
I agree. I think men have it, and I guess it's maybe that macho sort of culture, which is like the toxic masculinity nonsense. You know, when it comes to guys, like you said, any type of connection, even if it's just a kiss, a thought, anything, it's just, oh, you're gay. Like, you have to be gay. And I think that you kind of spiral, and then the way that society sees you. Then there's also, like, cultural things, you know? So, like, you know, your background, where you're from, religion, you know, things like that. So, which I totally connect. Yeah, which I can totally understand.
It's a lot of
all right, y'all.
Things like literally picking fights from nothing, just to be able to be like, I'm getting dressed, I'm leaving the house, so you can't question where I'm going, and you can't question who I'm with, you know. And then saying things like, I can't have guy friends. Like, he would make a fuss about me having guy friends, literally to the point where I didn't have no friends. Like, I pushed away all the friends I had in Houston. You know, I had a lot of girl friends in Houston. I was not seeing anybody. And
it depends on, you know, what type of vibe you on with these male friends. Like, what do we got male friends for? You know, are these male friends like, hey girl, like this type of male friend? Or is it male friends that like, you know what I'm saying, yeah girl, I've been trying to holler at you since high school, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Is it disrespectful ass men who could try to get at you and, you know, just be disrespectful towards your relationship? So, you know, it all just depends. Let me know how y'all feel about that.
he was like, well, because you wouldn't want me to have girlfriends, right? But the whole time it's like, you like men. Like, you have male friends, and yeah, I'm sure y'all have a great time.
Oh, so is she saying that she knew about him being on the download? Like, being... Wow. And if she accepted that, then that's dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot to deal with, you know?
Yeah.
But...
Not only you gotta, like, worry about women, you gotta worry about niggas, too. Wow.
And at the moment, I didn't realize it, but it's like, he was twisting and like, manipulating me in so many ways where I was questioning myself. He put me in positions where I couldn't really question him. I felt like a bad girlfriend if I did. You know, I felt like I was being just like naggy if I did. Like, it was just like, it was so horrible that I was questioning myself all the time. And then I was like, okay, like, I've been with men before and I've never felt like this. I think I remember having this conversation with you where I was like, I've never felt like I've been treated like this. Like, this is different. Something is off. And then it came to the point where he brought home an STD.
Whoa.
That's the other part that people don't talk about.
Whoa.
Right?
Yeah, that's the deep.
Well, if she's talking about it so openly and not emotionally charged, I'm thinking that it's an STD that she was able to get rid of, hopefully. Let's find out.
And so, these people who step out and who live dishonest lives then put your life at risk. It's not a game.
It's not a game.
It's very scary. It's very scary. And
especially with guys, you know, you could get HIV from guys, bro. You know, like, especially homosexual males. And that's not me being judgmental. That's, you look at the statistics, and the statistics prove that. Okay, something about, I don't know, some type of, like, the act or the bodily functions or something like that make homosexual males more susceptible to, you know, contracting HIV and AIDS. So, you know, that's even more like, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, thankfully it wasn't that, and it was just another STD. Hopefully she'll let us know that she got rid of it or whatever the case was. But damn,
it's probably the scariest thing I've ever been through.
That's one of the big ones, I feel like, too.
I've never had an
It's
STD
like,
before,
you're not
thank
just
God.
emotionally
But,
damaging somebody. You're literally causing physical harm to somebody who is not even aware of it. And, you know, it can happen with a normal cheating relationship, right? Heterosexual. However, the facts are, men, because that's what we're talking about right now, who sleep with both men and women unprotected are at much higher risk for a lot more.
What I just say, y'all?
I'm sure you guys can imagine what I'm talking about.
Honestly, I would have never put myself in a position. If I knew he was open to other people, I would have never put myself in that position.
Right.
To be, you know,
exposed.
Okay, so she's basically saying no, she did not know. She found out.
Anyway,
yeah. So the fact that me and him had very clear-cut rules in the relationship, and I'm thinking, like, this person respects me and loves me and would never do this to me, and then it happened, and it was like my whole world was just like, and suddenly I'm like, oh my God, like, this could change my entire life.
Yeah.
And
you know,
thank God at that point me and him were not even on that type of time, and I did not have whatever he had. So that was a struggle he had to go through on his own, and by the grace of God, thank you for sparing me.
Oh, so she didn't get it?
I was like...
So he had it, but she didn't have it?
I was praying on my knees. I was like, Lord, I don't know how I got
But get me out of
this,
this, please.
Crazy. Funny thing is, he was with me.
Oh, you're like, what is she talking about?
He was with me when I found out. Literally, the moment I found out that my boyfriend was down low. He was with me. Our other gay best friend was with me. They were visiting me at the time, and we were at the pool.
You saw him at the pool with the dude?
At this point, like, it is what it is. I don't care. It's my story, and if they don't believe it, we're at the pool, and one of like the building residents like came down. He's gay. I've seen him a couple times, but we've never spoken. And so I guess because you guys are gay, you guys are openly gay. You know, my friends are like at the pool. We're wearing like bathing suits that probably a straight man would not wear. Okay,
so we've been drinking and we have music going.
The rainbows were rainbows. Okay, so he felt the vibes and he came over. He was like, "Hey," and we're like, "Come on, girl, you know, we're having a great time." And I'm like, "Hey," so we popped the question of like, you know, how are you liking the building? Because that was like the question, like, how are you liking it? Is it worth your investments? You know, and he was just so casual.
He just started rambling.
He was just like, "Oh my God, this, that, that." He's like going off about all these things, and then he was just like, the scandal of it all. Like day one, I got here, and there was already a guy on Grindr trying to get my attention. He said he saw me in the building, and I was just like, okay. And then he goes to this guy, has like nothing on his profile, and so I'm like, I don't know what you look like. So I told him like, you know, when you see me around the building, like let me know it's you, so I know it's you that I'm talking to. And so he said that the guy did let him know he had a girlfriend, and he was just not open to sharing pictures or anything like that.
Wow.
And
so Zaddychunkchunk was on this app, this gay app, to look for niggas in the neighborhood or in the apartment complex, y'all. And she's talking to this dude, not even knowing that this is her situation. Now that's wild. That's wild.
He said to me like, "Oh, when I found out he had a girlfriend, I was kind of like, no, because I've been in that situation." But I don't know. I'm not really sure because it seemed like there were still conversations happening even after he said he had a girlfriend.
Which is toxic on its own. I feel like when you know somebody's in a relationship, like regardless of the dynamic, like
But I was not judging him. Because at the end of the day, he's not my boyfriend, right? He doesn't owe me no loyalty. It does not matter. But yeah, I'm not gonna get into the details. But long story short, came to find out it was my boyfriend.
Wow.
And so I think at that point I left the pool.
Yeah, you left. And I was like,
I needed a moment.
Like you walked away, and I just remember there was at one point I kept my eye on you, and I just was like called you, and I like swam over to you. You were outside, and I was like, "You good?" And you're like, "Yep, I'm good." You're like, "I just gotta," and I was like, "All right." Like
that's crazy.
We didn't know each other. So I'm like, "Okay, like I know you're good." She needs a moment.
She's spilling all the tea and champagne in this one, y'all.
It's fine. It's fine.
All the tea and champagne in this one.
Talked about it. You were still, I think, processing it in that moment. But it was just such a jaw-dropping moment.
It's crazy.
It's something I'd like straight out of a movie, honestly. Because we're just all there, and we stopped, and he's looking at us like, wait, what?
What happened?
He
right.
didn't realize what he had.
You're the girl?
He said he didn't realize anything. He's like, wait, what? Like, she's the girlfriend.
That's crazy.
And guys, it was like the
what are the odds,
like,
y'all?
The light just left his face.
And
he became
was mortified.
He was mortified. And so I took a moment because in that moment I was baffled. I was like completely heartbroken. I didn't want to cry, so I was like, you know what, let me go gather myself and let me come back and speak to this man because I'm part of the LGBT community and I understand outing a down low male is not something you want to do. It could be very dangerous, especially for the male that's deciding to do that. He did it by accident, not realizing he was talking to the girlfriend.
Right.
Okay? So
plot
he's
twist.
in panic. This man is like almost in tears. If not, I think he was in tears.
He's like, fuck, I ruined this relationship.
And he was shaking. I remember you like consoling him.
I was consoling him because I was like, oh my God, it's okay, fine, it's fine. I was like, I don't hate you, you didn't do anything wrong, you're not my boyfriend, like, it's okay. He's like, I talk too much, like, what are the odds?
What are the odds?
And I'm like, that's God.
Yes, that's a fact.
That's God. I was like, I needed this. Like,
yes,
to understand
that is a fact.
Many, like, pieces to the puzzle, you just like.
So now I'm pretty sure she got flashbacks of his phone being up here while, like they're supposed to be doing it and shit. You know, it was two niggas fucking, sucking dick and all types of shit, which is cool. Like I said, if you into that, that's cool. But with your whole girlfriend right here, like, she not knowing that you really don't want her, you know, you really want niggas, like, come on, bro.
I saw the whole picture.
That's crazy.
You know, all the questions I had, everything I was going through. Like, there were so many times I questioned, like, this man is always in competition with me. He literally is always putting me down. Like, I feel like he hates me. Like, you know.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, being in competition with your significant other is weird as fuck, bro. Like, it's not a competition, fam. We on the same team.
I don't care about the cheating. That was not even the biggest problem. It was the betrayal of it all. Like,
it's a little bit of like, I don't know if I can curse, but it messes with your mind in a way.
Yeah, he was lying to you the whole time behind your back. The whole time. This nigga is on Grindr, trying to meet up with gay dudes, okay? Got his phone up to his face watching dudes smash. You know, like, all of this stuff he was doing right in front of you, but behind your back at the same time. That shit crazy, bro.
It's a mind F.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was saying.
Shit crazy.
So it's like, you know,
that's some cold-blooded shit.
The pain came from the betrayal.
Mm-hmm.
And all the manipulating and gaslighting and just narcissism
Ooh.
that I had experienced.
Man, that's some real ass shit. That narcissism is real as hell, bro. If somebody does not hold themselves accountable, you already know something is wrong in that relationship, because nobody is right 100% of the time. And if they can't say, you know what, I was wrong about this and I apologize about this, if they can't do that, man, you might be dealing with somebody who is probably not going to be the healthiest for you, you know?
None of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. And I am no victim, so do not go in that comment section and feel bad for your girl. Okay? Simply because you have not done the work to love yourself. So just really take the time to look within. And if you're not ready, then do not get involved. Just like, it's okay to be alone. You know, it's okay to be alone.
That's a fact, man. He's doing all of these things behind her back without her knowing, bruh. For him to be living a whole nother life. Got gay apps on his phone. Watching gay porn on his phone while he's smashing this girl. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, people have feelings and emotions.
A lot of tea was spilled in this video, man. I really don't have anything more to say. I think I have said everything that needed to be said in this video, but I want to know what you guys think after watching this long, thick ass video. Wow, that's crazy. Like I said, she did not mention his name, but if you go in her comment section, you will see what I saw. And some of the comments that she did give a heart to mentioned that it was who we all thought it was. Okay, but anyway, let me know how y'all feel in the comment section down below. I really do hope that he's able to come out and be his true self and be authentic and live the life that he wants to live. He obviously wants to be with dudes. He is sitting here with his girlfriend with his phone up to his face watching gay porn on gay apps, meeting up with gay guys. If this isn't proof to him that he just needs to come on out and just be him and live his truth, I don't know what is. You know, but hey, man, let me know how y'all feel in the comment section down below. Make sure that you be you, live your truth, and be happy. Most importantly, man, like, comment, subscribe. All of that. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend that today ain't your mama, today Uncle Joey's still a hoe. I will see you guys in the next motherfucking video. I love y'all, man. Peace. We out, baby.